Joining us now, the co-founder of the Young Men Research Initiative, Aaron Smith, and co-founder and president of Woodbury Hit Strategies, Terrance Woodbury.
So,
what does the data say?
So, what does the data say? I mean, what did everybody miss with this emerging cohort of not just men but young women as well, moving more towards this particular Republican candidate at this particular time, given everything that we know and heard and seen from him, and the party that he's transformed into sort of this nationalist, paternalistic-oriented kind of political lifestyle, seems to be very attractive to this generation.
So look, when you look at young voters, you also have to consider that they're the most diverse voting bloc in America, right? And so when you're talking about young men, we're also talking about a lot of men of color. And look, men of color are really emerging as the new swing voters in this electorate. We talk a lot about suburban women and soccer moms, but men of color are really emerging as the voters that could determine the outcome of victory here. Look, I'm not blaming men of color at all. Black men held the line, understood the assignment, and Donald Trump certainly got the most votes from white men, but he also had the highest increase from men of color. And that's a trend that has been happening long before this 107-day campaign. It was going to take a lot longer than 107 days to fix it. But because of some of the concerted efforts of this campaign, specifically being the first presidential campaign in history to put forth an agenda specifically for black men and for Latino men, we saw the vice president's ability to begin closing that gap. In fact, she did about 6 points better with black men from the moment she became the nominee. And so there's still a lot of soul searching that the party's going to have to do. There's a much broader conversation that we're going to have with young men about their social and economic anxiety. But we begin to close some of those deficits, and there's still going to be a lot of work to do after this campaign.